We now start with euro dollar. And at the weekly chart, we can see that the pair is trading in the 105 area, above 105. Last week, the pair tested lows below 103.40, but still managed to close the week above 105 mark. If we look at the daily chart, we can see that on Friday there was a bearish candle formed here. The US dollar strengthened on the non-farm payrolls release, and this is a dark cloud cover pattern, which says that the bearish pressure may take place in the next few sessions. Also, this pattern was formed at the upper Bollinger Band. We can add Bollinger Band from trend indicators, and here it is. The pattern of Japanese candles was formed at the upper band. It adds credibility to this bearish pattern and makes us target levels around 105, 104.70 at least. This is the middle Bollinger Band. The lowest band is located at 103.45 area. These are the levels which are limiting euro dollar during this week. We can see that there is a resistance on the upside strengthened by 50-day moving average at 106.40. If we look at the spread between 10-year US and German yields, it has narrowed in January, and this narrowed spread is in line with the fact that the euro dollar is more or less trying to trade around 105 mark, trying to stay at these levels. All in all, European economic data were rather positive so far. Data released in Germany today showed that the nation's industrial production is good, and all in all, the leading economy of the euro area is in good shape. Inflation expectations are rising, unemployment is low, and the dynamics of industrial production is rather good. Still, there are political risks which are making the negative pressure on the euro, and also the risks tied to Brexit, which is still on the agenda for the United Kingdom, and as the Euro area's nations also participate in the European Union, of course Brexit will have a negative impact on the euro as well. So this is why we have this relative stability of the European currency, but on the other hand, there are no bullish drivers for the euro. There is monetary policy divergence between the US Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank. This divergence is in favor of the US dollar, and it prevents the euro dollar from getting higher. At this daily chart, I have the weekly pivot point indicator applied to my chart. The weekly pivot indicator shows us a line painted in light blue here at 106.44. Above this line, the outlook for the currency pair is bullish. Below this line, the weekly outlook is bearish. The euro is currently trading above the pivot point, but not very strongly above, and decline below 106.44. I'm sorry, it might be the unupdated level. If you have this indicator, you should update it every week to have the actual levels. And here the pivot point is located just below 105 mark, which corresponds to the minimums of early December, late November. And if we see the euro dollar go below 105, confirmed by technical indicators, then it will be a good signal to sell euro dollar, targeting 103.75 mark. This is where the first weekly support is located. So I think that this will be a good trade. On the other hand, if we see that the euro dollar is holding above 105 mark, if we find some bullish reversal patterns on the 4-hour chart, then we will be able to expect that the euro dollar pair will visit the first weekly resistance in the area of 106.40, 106.55. I doubt that the single currency will be able to get much higher, probably only in fact if the US dollar, the US data on Friday disappoints. But we will have to wait until Friday for that. And now we see that on the 4-hour chart, trading is rather calm for the euro dollar. Actually, we see that moving averages on the 4-hour chart are horizontal, and such state of events confirms the main suggestion that the pair will continue to fluctuate between 103.75 on the downside and 106.55 on the upside. So it is more of a range trading. We can try to enter the market on its way up, but the best way to trade this thing is below 105 to the downside, around 103.75. Here probably we'll have the buyers once again, and here is a place to buy and to sell near 106.55. So sell near this first red line. So range trading for euro dollar, as the outlook for the week is rather neutral for the US dollar and for the euro as well, and no big market movers until Friday.